Hi, this is Stan for Adventure, and today I'm going to talk about my experience at the On Adventure Festival in the Mojave Desert. The event was put on by RevZilla, Rever, and RawHyde Adventure Training. It was a fantastic time from the minute I showed up until I left. RevZilla did a fantastic job. I originally thought about making this video about the equipment I brought to the event and some of the mistakes I made and sort of everything all encompassing. I'm happy with the way my tent is. Checking in later. But the event was so good, I thought I would just do one video sort of reviewing and talking about the event, and then the next video will be about all the equipment I got, all packed up, loaded and ready to go, and the mistakes I made because it was my first time motorcycle camping. Right off the bat, I'd like to thank Jim Hyde and all of the team at RawHyde Adventure Training. Jim was nice enough to send me his drone footage. I have to admit, I'm very sorry I took very little footage at the event. I was having such a good time, I just wasn't remembering to pull out my camera and videotape stuff. So I'm making do with what little footage I have and what footage and photos I can get from some other sources. Okay, let's talk about the RawHyde facility out in the Mojave. They had a designated area where most of the campers stayed. That was a very nice atmosphere. There were showers, there was city water, to brush your teeth. There were lots of bathroom facilities. I arrived on Thursday around noon, set up my campsite, and RevZilla and RawHyde, they were offering a 2-hour mini training session if you were an R.P.M member, which I took the class with about 12 other guys, and that was fantastic. The training at RawHyde is top-notch, and I do intend to take their bigger class. I cannot say enough good things about this event. Rever and their whole team did a fantastic job giving us routes every single day, an easy, a moderate, a difficult route to go out and ride and just have a good time. Some of them were guided. You could do a ride on your own if you'd like. Practically every ride had someone from RevZilla driving along with you. I also noticed that along the routes there were photographers, I'm assuming from RevZilla, taking pictures of everybody. RevZilla and Rever coordinated that, so a lot of the pictures are from them. The weather for the event was really good. It really cooperated. On the one night there was a light drizzle, but nothing to even speak of. There was a bit of a bigger wind situation the one day. My tent held up fine. There were some tents though that maybe weren't pitched as well, and myself and some of the other riders had to put some rocks in to make sure that they didn't blow away. But the weather really cooperated. RawHyde had an excellent facility there. Jim Hyde, RawHyde, and their whole team at their Zakar facility. I believe their property is 150 acres. It included the campsite, the RV site where all the RVs were parking. RawHyde took really good care of us. They had breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. Jim Hyde would drive through the whole facility once or twice a day, checking on the flock. I enjoyed that. It lets you know that he was checking things out, he was taking care of business, he was making sure everybody was happy and things were running smoothly. Again, the drone footage I have is from Jim, and thank you so much for that. The guys at Rever were always willing to help us with GPX tracks and everything like that. There were lots of seminars and talks geared around adventure gear and the adventure community and motorcycle camping. A lot of vendors were there. Forma was there. RevZilla had a huge store where you can buy stuff. Alpine Stars had a booth. Moscow Moto had a booth. Continental Tires, Long Beach BMW. The list of vendors was really large, and everybody was really nice and really helpful and informative. At night, they had music, a band, you could sit around the campfire, and I can't say enough good things about the Get On Adventure Festival. I'm even considering going to the one in North Dakota, South Dakota, wherever it is, whichever Dakota it's in, that's the one I'm thinking of going to. There were lots of demo rides being offered as well. I personally didn't take advantage of any of them because I just bought my BMW and I'm not really in the market, but I do know everyone was really impressed with the Aprilia that they demoed from the scuttlebutt I was hearing in the campsite. If you weren't at the Adventure Festival this year in the Mojave, please, you have to try to make it next year. It was great. And if you're able to get to the one in South Dakota, please, you should really try, because again, RevZilla, Rever, all the partners, they put on a great event. It was a great time and well worth it, especially like myself, if you're new to adventure riding, adventure camping, adventure gear. This event is the event for you. And for my money, it was pretty reasonably priced. Signing off, this is Stan from Stand for Adventure. If you like the videos, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell so you get the notifications when I put up a new video. Next time I'll be reviewing all the equipment I brought and some of the mistakes I made. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.